In fact, we call them APC. We don't even bother to separate them anymore. They're the same.
The governorship flag bearer of the Labour Party in Edo State, Barrister Candidate Akpata, says he had since disassociated himself from rumours making the rounds on his alleged alliance with the APC and PDP, adding that he would not touch APC or PDP with a badge pull over what he describes as 25 years of failure from both parties. Olumide Akpata was speaking this Tuesday as a guest on a national TV.
But I'm not one of them. They are two fingers of a leprous hand. But in fact, we call them APC. We don't even bother to separate them anymore. They're the same. They've run Edo State for 25 years. And there's really nothing on ground to show. It's a continuous failure in leadership. I won't touch them with a barge pole. I would not touch either party with a barge pole. You just need to go around Edo State and see that the people are left with the very short end of the stick. So I have no godfather. I have no benefactor. God is my father, and he has been seeing me through. And the people will push us very gently into Government House on the 21st of September.
Shedding light on his manifesto, Akpata says Edo State has over the years been the worst state to do business, a narrative he says he is ready to change to woo investors to the state.
Likes to bandy numbers around, but they say Edo not carry last, but on this occasion, Edo don't carry last. So what we're going to do is you just inspire confidence. Put the things that are needed in place so that investors, local and international, will come in, inspire confidence, be people-focused. Spend the money, spend the 16 billion you get every month on the issues that are for the people. Security, those things that will encourage the investors to come in. It's not rocket science. Now about water, right? I don't have a number for you in terms of how much will it cost. But what I can tell you is that it is doable. It's not. My father was born in 1940 in Benin. He came to see pipe bomb water as a child in Benin. And we're talking, 90 years ago. So there are things that need to be done about water supply. There are areas that the topography will not allow. You still need boreholes in certain areas in Edo Central. But generally, you can pipe water.
He also reiterated that if elected, he will reposition the state education sector, deplorable roads, and resolve unavailability of water in the state.
You have governments over time that have totally taking the people out of the equation. So that is my problem, that leadership is the issue. And so for me, we need to take charge. A leader must take charge. A leader must understand that you are there to serve the people. Doctor, I've gone around Edo State 5 times now, and it is the same story across the state. Our leaders have abdicated. I went to a school, Uhi Grammar School in Uhonda local government, founded in 1970 by our father, Osaibovo Wemudia. It looks like a war zone. Leadership, what I have learned is that our government are wicked, irresponsible, and I'm referring particularly to the current PDP government in Edo State. And it's quite disappointing because the individuals who run Edo State came from the private sector like I did. And for me, I'm just surprised at the neglect. And I watched the PDP candidate yesterday trying to separate himself from a government that he has served as chief economic advisor for almost 8 years. It's unbelievable. So Edo State earns 16 billion a month. I'm the first to admit that the IGR has been improved upon by the PDP government. But you know that what that means, doubling your IGR, you know that you are burdening the people and the citizens to get to that point. Taxation and so on. When I say people, I mean natural and corporate. You have burdened them. The least you can do is show them what you have done with that extra money you have collected. Aggregate 16 billion every month. And you don't find, if you see, I can send you clips, my videos, gone round. Aswe mentioned yesterday, Edo Best. Our schools are great. The teachers have tabs. That's a joke. That's a joke. You can't pick 1 or 2 schools in Benin City and tell me that is reflective of the reality in Edo State. Chris Neghari, the Commissioner of Information, I went to his own village, right? You can't, on the screen right now, you have Uhi Secondary School. That is a school that you would think that school is shut down. It's still in session. Doctor, I have gone round Orion, local government area. If you remember the town called Abudu, there's another town there called Uronigbe. They have not had power for 10 years. Meanwhile, they sit on the largest inland gas deposit in Nigeria. It's a paradox. The one that I can't even begin to wrap my mind around. So it's about leadership, and Labour Party is here to provide leadership.
The former president of the Nigerian Bar Association acknowledges Peter Obi's influence, which he believes will contribute meaningfully to aid his electioneering victory in the upcoming September 21 Edo State gubernatorial election.
Because Peter Obi, leader of the Labour Party, is 100% with me. He has come to Benin City a number of times to campaign with me. He's returning in September to join us with the campaigns. He has said time and again that he is fully in support of my candidacy, and he has asked the people of Edo State. He says anybody who supports him should support Olu Akpata. So the Peter Obi effect is still very much present. Well, the only thing we can say is that the person on the ballot is not Peter Obi, but Peter Obi effect is very, very present. And the people are daring to believe again, from Benin City to Uromi, to Auchi, to Igara. The people are daring to believe again. When we go out, they come out in their numbers, they welcome us, they receive us, and it's like, where have you been? It's like, where have you been? Where we've been waiting for you. So, you know, the people will serve, these two parties, they will serve them hot breakfast on the 21st of September.
Jude Aweke, reporting for Viewers TV News, Benin.